Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to the KungFu Cup. The KungFu Cup 2026 week number 10. We're here in the grand finals. We just wrapped up with the semis with herO versus Shin. We had an intense back and forth here, and herO showcasing his own defensive prowess to be able to survive Shin's aggression and be able to snowball out of control and get into towards that ideal Skytools army. But now we're here in the finals. It is going to be a matchup here between Classic and herO, and I was about to say a PvP matchup, but no. Oh boy. As I believe this is not the first time, by the way. We have seen herO play Terran before. We've seen herO play Terran. We've seen Dark play Protoss as well. We've seen Maru play Protoss. This has happened in the past, and we're seeing it again as spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Ruby Rock. We have the South Korean Terran player. We have the blue Terran, usually Protoss, but he's doing his best Clem impression, baby. True. It is herO for T1. Best Terran in the world, and spawning in the top left hand corner we have his opponent. We have the even Classic is confused. He's like, what are you doing? The red Protoss player representing Protoss Pro, it is Classic. Aye. Here we go again. There we go. Looks like the admin is just confirming that herO's going to play Terran. But yes, herO, he has played Terran before. For those that are unaware, herO's Terran is actually pretty good. It is GM. He is a GM level Terran, and he has competed as Terran in the past. If you haven't seen it, I do recommend checking out our YouTube channel, as we have casted herO's Terran before. As I mentioned, we've casted Maru's Protoss, and we've casted Dark's Protoss as well. I think Maru played Protoss against Percival, if I remember correctly, and Dark, he played Protoss against herO's Zerg. I think herO's also played Zerg as well. We've casted all the top Zerg players, also all the top Korean players, like off-race at one point or another. But to off-race here against Classic, I mean, that's the statement. Like, Classic, he is straight up, top 2 Protoss in the world alongside herO. But herO, he wants to avoid the PvP, true, and we'll see what he has up his sleeve. So far, double gas opener into a faster factory, into delayed CC, so a much more tech-heavy start out of herO. Now, usually when we see off-racing like this, we're pretty sure that herO's going to go for some kind of all-in. 1 base all in, 2 base all in. Typically herO, he does embrace early to mid game aggression. That's what we're leaning towards, and Classic should be expecting that as well. Should be expecting. So I do have to quickly check out. Hold on. Where's my Google Lens, papi? Huh. Classic. Classic called him scary. True. I was just trying to translate what was being said. From here, we're getting into our factory follow-up into our 1-1-1. We'll see if herO does open up with a Widow Mine drop, and speaking of, there we go, Widow Mine production has begun. So we're not going Reaper Hellion, going into Mine drop play instead. So far, everything's looking pretty standard. So far, so good. Everything's looking as it should. Oh, herO flexing his Reaper Micro. True. Classic back at home does go for his tech of choice. Twilight counts open out of Classic. Because of the double gas opener, we're going for a safety battery in the natural and in the main base as well, just to keep up with any Reaper aggression. So very safe play at a Classic. Very safe. As it is going to be only a singular Widow Mine. Okay, so not the most committed mine drop here. Typically we expect 2 here. So no, sorry, yeah, we do have 2. Okay. Yeah, 2 mines, 1 at the natural, 1 in the main base. Bearing in mind this drop is not meant to deal damage, it's all about scouting, harassing, getting vision on your opponents, taxing their own attention and APM. As Classic throws out extra gateways. So far 3 gets at a Classic. herO pulls away. And we'll see if Classic does open up with a Prism first. We did see this earlier in the series against Clem. Did see this in the quarterfinals. Assuming we go Prism. I jump into the natural. Reaper's a distract in the main base. keeping Classic's attention away. And he does pull away in time. Yeah, it does pull back. Classic baits out the mine shots. Defend, will deflect. herO saving the Widow Mines as well. Este herO. Yeah, it does pull back, does save the mines, and back at home we're still just building up. Getting into early tank production. I'll say the defensive setup here is a little bit weaker, and if we did actually have a prism here, then Classic would have potential. Oh. Yo, is he saying Tesagi? What are we saying? Class is like, oh, you're using a cheating build. True. Imba. I'm pretty sure that's more of what he was saying. So the mine jump is safe. Behind this herO throws down 2 more Raxes, and we are going for a pretty committed move out. herO's trying to catch a stray unit. Does he catch a Stalker? He does. Ooh, Stalker gets picked off. Nice catch out of herO. With this, it's going to be reinforcing with the Banshees as well. I believe this is not for harass. I believe it's going to be for a main push. Yeah, it's for the main push as well. herO, he may pull the boys with this. We'll see how exactly committed herO is going to be as we go for the mass out. Okay, never mind. I assumed we were just going to commit with all of our tanks, with all of our bio, but no, we're going into add-ons, we're going into upgrades, we're going for a later timing. Okay. Much later timing here at a herO. Back at home, Classic claiming his 3rd. Bay's on the way. No shot herO gets a 3rd CC, right? No shot. Are we just gonna play standard against Classic? Okay. Sure. He's like, yo, I saw Clem smoging earlier. I'm gonna show him how it's done, bat. Oh no. Doesn't move out. Banshee does hit the 3rd, not bad. Gets 1, gets 2. 3 probes falling. Decent damage, considering there's no cloak, right? It's just vanilla Banshee. 4 probe kills. Nice trade. Now I try to imagine what would happen if herO faced versus Clem. I mean, I would still favor Clem. Like, from my understanding, herO, he's like a 6k Terran, which is kind of the bare minimum that you would need to go up against like some of these top players. But yeah, I don't know what to expect from herO's Terran outside of that. So now he does move out. Does push. Class is trying to slow this down. He does not get the tank though. Yeah, tank does not go down. Oh, there we go. It does barely snipe. Nice pick off. Same time here, distracting the main. Stalker's going down. Classic is pinned down. Likewise, mine drop into the natural. Probe's going to be falling as well here. 4 her kills. Not bad. But herO shouldn't be able to push in. Again, the tanks are a little bit too far back. Classic does abandon his Colossus. This is a bit of a scary moment. Uh-oh. Classic going for the backstab. herO reinforces. Do we base trade? Oh. herO has to make a choice. When Classic reveals himself, does herO turn around or does he commit? Yeah, abandons the 3rd base. herO keeps pushing. Moves up the ramp. And do we actually just... Yeah, okay, we're just going for base trade. Let's go. Classic turns around. There's a recall back home. Within range of the tanks and the mines. Yeah, bold move with the recall. Mine shot's going to be going off. Massive connections on the Zealots. And the Zealots, they just melt. Yeah, Zealots do melt. Tank shots on the Colossus. Getting 1, getting both Colossus. Yeah, all the Colossus get hunted down. And here he sims in. Ooh, catching out both. Ay. Stalkers remaining. From here we can land the Vikings. Keeps them in the air. Does keep them in the air. We're still rallying across the map as well. Catching up more Stalkers. Yeah, Classic, he's been broken. He has nothing left. Ay. The crying face emoji. Not like this. GG gets called, and herO he overwhelms, and herO he will take game number 1. GG. Ay, ay, ay. GG, well played. herO he does take a lead in this series with his Terran of all things, and herO committing. And I think what's the most impressive to me is that herO wasn't all in. Like, he was forced all in, but he was getting a third CC behind it. It's getting a third base. He was building up as well. Once herO got across the map with his tanks, we saw that Classic made the decision not to surround the army, but to backstab instead. And herO just committed. He just committed up the ramp. He broke the third base. GG, well played. herO does take a lead, and now we're loading into game number 2. Let's go. Gonna be loading into Winter Madness. Here we go. As from here, we're building up into game 2 and spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Winter Madness. We have the South Korean Terran player. We have the blue Terran representing T1, leading the series 1-0. It is herO. And spawning in the top left hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the red Protoss player. We have the red Protoss player himself from South Korea representing Virtus Pro. It is Classic. Let's go. Let us go. Sim in, so skill. I mean, if you recall, there was a lot more that came into that. I would say that herO did a very impressive job when it came to distracting Classic. There were multiple times where herO would make a move happen when we saw Widowmine drop happen in the main base, Raven harass as well. There was always something Reapers, not too likewise even before that. We always saw herO try to hit multiple locations at once to try to move his way in. What I will say, at least to mention something, of course, and to bring something up, is that Ruby Rock does favor more aggressive pushes like that. So on a map like Winter Madness, it will be much more difficult to be as assertive from the side of herO. Be much more difficult. But on maps like Ruby Rock, Tourmaline, like, that's when you can be very, very assertive and things very quickly escalate and snowball out of control. So GG. GG, well played. Now we get herO Marines in this game. True, true. Oh no. I'm gonna get a herO Clem coaching stream where they like coach each other with their off races. Do we? Ah, no. That's from herO Classic. He will delay the CC. Big delay for like 1 or 2 seconds. Kittle Cloud Reader. Did he play Terran in game 1? Yes. herO, he won game 1 with Terran. Do we commit for the whole series? That's the better question here, as we are going for an early Tech Lab opener. Okay. So herO, his goal here is to try to punish Classic. Classic, ideally, upon seeing a faster command center, moves out with an Adept, moves out with a Stalker, attempts to harass across the map, and herO's goal is to catch said first unit. We'll see if he can. We'll see if he can. As Adept is on the way. Oh, behind this, we're going for a 3x follow-up. Okay. Hello, Bjorn. We're going for 3x. This is an interesting choice here on Winter Madness. I just spoke about the size of the map and aggression. Again, this can hit very, very hard, but we'll see when and if Classic can recognize what's going on. Time is going to be of the essence here, so building up towards a very strong stim timing. First things first, Adept does move out. We have our first Marauder here from herO. We'll see where we hide said Marauder. Oh, we do move out towards the right-hand side, trying to lure the Adept in. The goal here is the Adept moves in, and Marauders are coming from behind. They lock down the Adept. So cheeky moves here out of herO. Does overshoot, though. Oh, as we don't commit to the shade. Never mind. Classic does not take the bait. Is not aware as to what was going on, but does cancel the shade, thankfully. So herO pulls away. Sorry, Classic pulls away. Doesn't lose the initial unit. I thought I speak too soon. Yeah, did I speak too soon here as the Adept does get caught. Nice catch at herO. Adept will go down. And behind this, no scouts. Right, there is no scouts, so we do have Stim now on the way. Mass by was amassing. Classic so far is playing blind. Throwing down his second gateway, getting his robo. Are we going 2-gate blink? Oh. If we stay on a lower gateway count, I'm going to be a little bit concerned here for Classic. So far, 2-gate blink into the robo. Looking like a greedier build. Does at least have a safety battery. True. Does have the battery. And here he will soon pull the trigger. There are variations of this where you pull the boys. You just send it and just go and commit into a 2-base all-in. Here we're getting a blind safety turret in case they're a Dark Templar. Interesting. And this was a 2-gate opener, by the way. So 2-gate blink into the third. A very greedy build out of Classic. But here it feels like he's being a little bit premature here. He moves in. There's the first stim. But he doesn't really have much to work with. Yeah. Like here, Pappy, calm down. Yeah, he moves in too soon, bleeds out the Marines, and with that, he's missing his timing. He's missing his timing. If we had waited a little bit longer to gather up all the forces, different story. As here, it bleeds out far too much. We're stimming from across the map. We're running out of steam. We're running out of stim, Pap. True, true. Running out. Yes, Classic does give chase, catching another Marauder. And Marauder Marines. Here, he's, again, running out of steam here. This was meant to be building up into a very strong stim timing, and now here is vulnerable as this does delay tank production. There are 0 tanks back at home, no bunkers either. Once Classic gains map control, it's going to be a tough defense here for herO. Even here, bleeding out Marines, bleeding out Marauders. Getting picked away at. Oh god, I was afraid to look. 10 Marines and 3 Marauders for 1 Stalker. 1 Stalker has gone down. Hyper efficiency here at a Classic. As he's still not done, moving into the natural. Classic can always blink away. Oh, doesn't get the Marauder, barely not. Yeah, here he attempts to catch, but not quite able to. Attempts to stem in. No, does spot the Observer there. True. And Classic is just chilling. He's just chilling back at home. He's getting his third up and running, building with a Colossus. Classic has a very comfortable early to mid game here. Very comfortable. Again, the power spike from herO was meant to be with stim, and that time has come and gone. So this one is just looking like a very rough mid game here. Third TC is on the way. herO's going to try to recover. The first 2 medevacs, they're finally coming. Finally. Despite that, oh, Marauder still gets picked up. Is it still just 1 Stalker? It is. It's still 1 Stalker for 10 Marines, 4 Marauders. Oh, getting another. Another Marauder goes down. You know what? Coaching stream will be fun, judging by the 2v2 comms, for sure. The content, the content. Gotta make it happen. As here he does find some damage here, distracting his opponents. He shouldn't get much done though. He does get 2 Stalkers. Okay, not bad. 3 Stalkers go down to the main. Main army does break out, but he runs into a Colossus. Oof. Yeah, Colossus in position. Medevac goes down. And here he has to get out of here. Dials in a couple of mine shots. A couple of mines connect. Oof. But the force fields, they catch out more of the bio. herO barely does pull away. And Classic is claiming his 4th base. Before herO even has a 3rd. Again, this 3rd base is just so delayed here for herO. So far behind economically. Classic is now pushing, and I'll be honest, I don't see herO surviving this push. There's just not much to work with. There's not much here. Again, it was just a very rough start for herO. Hydro comes in. Good reaction here by Classic. Does pull away. And it does pull away. Colossus are within range of the mineral line. More SCV's going to be going down. They bully the Marines. It's the whole position micro back. And from here, Classic, he will snowball out of control. herO force switch on the low ground as well. Ay, ay, ay. Again, ambitious move here by herO. Going for the low ground third. He is slowly building up Colossus. Sorry, he's slowly building up Vikings, technically. Oh. Nice target firing at a Classic. Does get one, does get two. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 Vikings going down. They get focused, they get targeted. 2 Vikings left. Oof. It's going to be down to 1. 1 Viking remaining. The army is heavily overstimmed as well. Oof. Yeah, 0 Vikings left, so now we just move in. Now we can A move, Pappy. We can A move. Oh. And Classic, he does tie things up. GG gets called. Classic ties things up. We are now tied 1-1. GG. GG, well played. Winding it back, as a reminder, herO did go for a very early 3-rack stim timing, but he went for a really premature push. It was a little bit odd, where it felt like herO wanted to try to maybe catch Classic being overly greedy, and Classic was being greedy, by the way. He did go 2-gate blink to a third base. I feel like a standard 3-rack stim timing would have hit very, very hard, but herO, he was just so impatient. He was so impatient when it comes to pushing forward and hitting that third base. It meant that he fought with like a third of his army. The rest was still in the production and still coming over, so he was very, very premature when it came to his fight, and he very quickly snowballed out of control in favor of Classic, where Classic punished the push, punished the reinforcements as well, and traded hyper efficiently, killing 10 Marines and 4 Marauders for a single Stalker. GG. That was the end of the aggression, the end of the sim timing, and then herO just fumbled his way and stumbled his way into the mid game. GG. GG, well played. With that, so we are tied at 1-1, and we are loading into game number 3. Going to be loading into the Old Republic. Let's go. Let us go. And it looks like after the tied 1-1 scoreline, herO, he's like, okay. Well, calm down. Back to Protoss. But impressive that, again, like Classic, he's like, what, second best Protoss in the world? And for herO to take a map in game 1, like, that was crazy. But here we go. We're getting into game 3, and spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of the Old Republic, we have the South Korean Protoss player, the blue Protoss, representing T1. It is herO. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have the red Protoss player, the red Protoss himself, representing Protoss Pro. It is Classic. Let's go. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, of course. Let's go look after himself. Be resting up. But for now, we are going to be calming things down. We're getting into our PvP, and when it comes to PvP between these two players, they often go back and forth. It's often very intense, very dynamic. A lot of one-base all-ins, a lot of one-base play between Classic and herO. That is to be expected. Likewise, we can also see the other extreme, where players try to cut corners and be hyper greedy. So far, 2-gate opener at a herO. Meanwhile, Classic going for a gate cyber expand. Greedy build at a Classic. Standard opener at a herO. And now the question becomes, will herO punish? First things first. No probe scout. herO, he does not probe scout across the map. So Classic is vulnerable to an all-in. He's vulnerable to aggression, but herO does not know that. herO's playing blind. Behind this again, gateway into Cybercore, into his own Nexus. Classic doing his best max impression. True. Going for a very greedy build. We could see Classic be a little bit safer because he did take a fast second gas, and he could go Stargate before Nexus. True, it's still a greedy build, but slightly more tech heavy, a little bit safer variation by going for the Stargate. Cybercore's done. And there it is. So Stargate before Nexus. Again, we did take the earlier gas. Typically, if we go for only one gas, then the goal is to get a faster Nexus instead. Oh, meanwhile, herO, he does go for his own Stargate opener as well. Now, a couple things are going on here. Once again, herO sees nothing, he knows nothing. Meanwhile, Classic, with his probe scout, he is rechecking the tech, and he will confirm the Stargate. He knows. Now, upon scanning this, Classic can respond with Phoenix production. We can go Phoenix first. If herO goes Oracle first, then herO will be in trouble. As Classic even throws down the pylon. Now, the rationale for this is not to like cannon rush or anything like that, but the goal here is to scout the first units, to see Does herO go Oracle first or not? Like, what's going to happen here? Oh, yeah, force to cancel. It wasn't lined up. Show the Oracle. Cancel the Oracle going for the Phoenix. Was the Oracle revealed to the pylon? Nah, it wasn't. Yeah, it did finish up. Sorry, it was canceled like 1 second too late. Again, the timing just wasn't quite there for Classic. And here it does open Phoenix. Again, the mind games are crazy. Like the game sense even. Phoenix is revealed. Classic now knows. Classic is now aware. Behind this, he should be keeping his Phoenixes back at home. Say throw in the shade. Classic is keeping up. Now here he still was working with incomplete information, but I believe now he will still not. There we go. Now he confirms. He sees. Yeah, big stat for herO. He's now where the Phoenix is. herO should not be here. He should not be here. He has to get the hell out of here. hero's down in Phoenixes. He cannot fight head on. Adepts take him into the shade. He gets into the main. Okay. Gets into the main base. Goes to the mineral line. Phoenixes, they distract each other. Nice pick up out of herO. He gets one. It's one Phoenix, just the one. 3 probes do go down. And herO has to pull away. That was very, very risky here. And sure, herO did kill a Phoenix, did kill 4 probes, but the Phoenixes are very, very low as a result. So herO cannot win a head-on fight. He has to pull away. And herO still does not take a worker lead. Remember, herO had a later expansion, so he does have a lower probe count. Classic moving in, herO going for the backstab. Back at home, what does herO have to defend? Nothing. Even going Oracle? Oh. Even going for the Oracle, gets shut down. Nice pick up at a Classic. Does catch the Oracle. At the same time, we warp in defensive Stalkers. Probe's going to be falling. herO gets in. There's no energy for a recall. There we go. Recall to the natural. Does recall back home. And that's getting out of hand here. 6, 7, 8 probes going to 9. Do we get 10? 9. 9 probes go down. But hero's trapped. He's forced to fight. He's forced to fight. Forced to engage. And with that Classic, he should come out on top here. He will. Better trade for Classic. But Classic still bleeds out more probes. 12 probe kills. And hero's going for the blink transition. Blink is on the way. Stalkers are amassing. Classic's doing the same, going for his own blink. It's very common for Korean Protoss players to go for this transition out of Mass Phoenix into Blink Stalkers. It's very common, but hero's beating him there. Classic, he still can't afford Blink. Like, he still needs more resources, more gas, more minerals. Classic going back into more Phoenixes. And hero's ready. Oh. He's ready back at home. Does catch a Phoenix. Gets one. And here he ignores this. He just ignores this. He's going for a counterattack instead. He knows that there's nothing at home to defend. Proxy pylon across the map as well for the sword warp-ins. And Classic's in trouble. He just killed 5 probes, but this is a 2-base all-in. It's a 2-base all-in anyway. Hero's coming, and so does 4 gateways. He has faster Blink. Blink just now beginning here for Classic. So delayed. And Classic is down to 6 Stalkers. Oh. Warping into it at a time. herO pushing further in. Here he has a 5 Stalker lead. Even 6. Oh god. He can one-shot. He can and we will. He will get 3, 4 Stalkers going down. Massive pickoffs. One-shotting all the Stalkers. Boys are being pulled. A desperation here at a Classic. And he cannot build up. He cannot build up. Not from here. Not like this. Down to 1 Stalker. We're catching another. Oh, just barely blinks in. And again, we're down to just 1 Stalker left. The boys are doing what they can, but there's only a handful of them left. And a handful of probes, and with that herO, he will snowball out of control. He will snowball out of control. GG gets called, and herO takes a 2-1 lead in the series. GG. GG, well played. A very chaotic game here out of herO, where Classic had more information, was able to build up his Phoenixes. herO, even though he had a lower Phoenix count, he was still able to outtrade. He was able to distract and, more importantly, deal economic damage. So many probes went down, also like 12 plus probes falling over the course of the early game from the Adepts and from the Phoenixes as well. And in the end, herO, he did lose all the Phoenixes, but it was worth it. He crippled the economy, and then bam, hard switch into a 2-base all-in, 4 Gapeling. 4 Gapeling Stalker. With that, GG well played. herO will take a 2-1 lead in the series, and we'll see if he can close it out here now, or if Classic can force the ace match. Let's go. So you're loading into Tourmaline. Loading in. And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Tourmaline, we have the South Green Protoss player. We have the red Protoss representing T1. It is herO. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have his opponents. We have the red Protoss player, the South Green Protoss representing Protoss Pro. It is Classic. Let's go. Let us go as we are getting into game number 4. herO needs on a mass one more game to claim the series. Classic has to fight back here and now to force the ace match. And again, these two, they often do go back and forth. We're hoping for an ace match here, but the pressure is on Classic. Pressure's on. Unfortunately, this time we don't go back to Terran. Nah, no. Not back to Terran. So you're setting up back at home. So far, so good. herO this time does move out across the map with its probe. Last game there was 0 scouting whatsoever. This time we move out with a worker, and we plan on going for the proxy. Again, this is a very small map of the map pool, so we can proxy even on herO's half of the map and still go for an all-in. For now, just scouting. Okay, just scouting, checking. Checking the nearby proxy locations. Once again, Gate Cyber Expand, a greedy build out of Classic. herO likewise going for a 2-gate opener. Okay, so standard opener out of herO. Meanwhile, greedy build 2 games in a row out of Classic. Does Classic get away with it? herO does go for the pylon, but are we committing to an all-in or not? Is this a fake out? Is this real? Pylon is done. And yep, it's supposed to be a fake out. Supposed to be a fake out, but I believe Classic doesn't even scout. Yeah, not even a probe scout. So Classic, he sees nothing, he knows nothing. herO can still try to make use of this. What's it going to be? Proxy Robo. So Proxy Robo, 1 base all in out of herO. Can he punish Classic? Can he break him? Let's go. As Classic is setting up his Stargate. Stargate is on the way. Likewise here trying to fan out. So we do get a full scout. Oh my god, he sees. Classic, he does see, he does know. He's aware of the robo, he's aware of the all-in. He still did commit to the expand, so it's still going to be a difficult position here for Classic. He has to defend, he has to survive, he needs Void Rays. Classic does go Oracle first. herO confirms the timing of the Nexus. He knows, he's aware of the Stargate. Back at home, here comes the battery. So again, here is aware of the Oracle, he's preparing back at home, and he commits into the Robo, into the Prism. Again, it's all or nothing for herO. Does save the Adepts. Adepts are saved, does move out, the Oracle's moving in, back at home. There should be a Stalker to defend. Sentries, they move out across the map. Oh no, they get caught. Yeah, massive catch. Getting one, potentially even both sentries. Bearing in mind there was going to be no economic damage because of the battery. So better start for Classic. So far, at least a better start. Adepts, they do shade into the main. Should not commit. Building on more units, taking over the low ground. As the Void Ray count gets higher, it's going to be an easier defense here for Classic. He's got 3 batteries on the low ground. This position cannot be broken. And not like this. As hero's trying to make this work. Mortal has arrived. Here he can try to force field and zone away some of the stalkers. That'll be his best chance. Going for the Guardian Shield. And he has to wait out that overcharge. Here he has to wait out the prismatic alignment. Rotating towards the main. Classic's ready. Oh! Hero does not find a way in. He's trying to. Yeah, he does try. Oh, the prism is going to go down. Massive pickup, no more reinforcements, and Classic's holding. Yeah, Classic's holding all these stalkers that are trapped. Forced to recall. Oof. Barely does recall out. But they do get some damage at the natural. This is nice, but we need more. As the working on is still neck and neck. Still even. Miss rally here at a hero. Miscontrol. Oracle does go for the stasis. Hero does defend back at home, but he's being chased down. Yeah, he's being chased down. The Void Rays are just overwhelmed. They hunt out the Immortal. The Immortal goes down. The Stalkers as well. And with that, we're looking to force the ace match. Has Classic overextended? Uh-oh. Classic is going to be careful. Does pull back. Does make it back home. Hero once again rotating into the main. Going for the warping as well. Can we get the force field? Ooh, not quite. Oh, God. Prism goes down. Sentry as well. This is all that's left. 3 Stalkers. That's all that's left. Recall's on cooldown, so there's no way out of this. You cannot recall. Not this time. That's the final Stalker falling. And behind this Classic, he's mining. Yeah, he's mining on 2 bases. GG gets called. We're going to the ace match. GG. GG all played. Again, it was a bit of an awkward all-in at a hero. It's very delayed as well. Going for the pylon, going for a later robo, and then trying to make it work. He got scouted as well, which was brutal. So Classic had extra time to react to respond, setting up 3 batteries on the low ground, and Classic would not be broken. Could not be broken. GG. GG well played. With that, we're going all the way to game 5, and we'll see how this story ends, as both players are picking Protoss. Okay. We commit to the PvP, and spawning in the top left-hand corner of Title Citadel, we have the blue Protoss player, the South Korean Protoss representing T1. It is herO. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the red Protoss player. We have the South Korean Protoss representing Protoss Pro. It is Classic. Here we go. Has 2 games in a row now. Classic has gone for a Gate Cyber Expand of some variation. It's typically been Stargate, then Nexus, but it has gone for it game after game. Do we do it again? Third game in a row. Do we commit? Do we take that chance? Here, this time going for an earlier scout. Actually scouting, I should say, as last game he did not scout at all. He went for proxy pylon. And scouted with the later adept. Okay, let's get thrown down. Classic going for his own second gas. How much faster? 2 gate. Okay, 2 gate open out of Classic. 2 gate open out of hero. So far, mirrored builds. We're calming down. Yeah, we're calming things down, and mirrored builds out of both players. Did I speak too soon? Classic is scouting as well. Okay, okay. Oh, no, he deviates here. Classic does deviate. He was initially scouting the natural base, but no, he does pull away, and we're setting up for the proxy. 1 base all in. Okay, so Classic, it's his turn to cheese. His turn to proxy robo. We're imagining that this won't be a fake out, but no, never mind. I thought the Classic was going to double back, but no, it's just a fake pylon. Okay, no proxy. Fake pylon. Fake setup. No, he's coming back to it. Okay. He's coming back. Cybercore is done. Show us the robo. And so it is herO, one base all in. This time it's closer here. We can go straight into Immortal production. Back at home, herO does go for still a standard opener and has yet to really tech into anything. His second pylon's up in the main base and he's going for a Stargate opener. Ooh, okay. So Stargate versus herO. Just like last game, herO can force apply back at home for Classic with the initial Oracle. Classic does get a full scout as well. He confirms. So where the Stargate? Classic does move out across the map. Here, he's aware that a pylon is missing, so he knows that something is wrong. Ooh, as Classic does that trade. Shoots first. Yeah, better trade for Classic. Here is still looking. He has yet to find the proxy.
Your probes are under attack.
Does confirm there's nothing on the low ground. And does open Phoenix first, actually. Ooh, okay. I mean, that is a good read. If we're going Prism first, then the Phoenix is here to punish. Yeah, Phoenixes are amassing. It's going to be that War Prism on the way. herO can hunt that Prism down. Hunt him down. Likewise, Classic committing here into his third gateway. Waiting back at home. Bearing in mind that Classic is not aware of the first unit of choice, so in his mind, he's ready for the Oracle. So getting ready for the Oracle. Getting ready for the harass. Now we can start to move out. The battery is now done. Classic is safe to do so. Prism gets spotted. Show us the Phoenixes. Yeah, Phoenixes are coming in. They're hunting for the War Prism, and they will find it. Yeah, massive pickup. Prism will go down. Stalkers are too far back. Oof. Now we can move in. Yeah, now we can counterattack. We can even pick up the sentries. We can look for an opening. Keeping Classic distracted. Now the gate's being thrown down. This is a little bit of a double-edged sword. Do we force a recall? Phoenix, they get into the main base, and that's a full wall. Oh, okay. That is a full wall. Okay, it is cancelled. So far, just getting 1, 2, 3 probes. Catching a Stalker as well. Not bad. Does get 1, getting another. Barely not, as the battery's within range. And back at home, we're just building up our own defenses. herO is now done into Immortal production. Here we're just confirming there is no Nexus. So here he can just chill in his main. He can just chill in the main. Classic trying to move in. Yeah, catching a gateway here. He does likewise hit the natural once again. 3 probes. Yeah, 3 probes go down. Depowers the gateway. And Classic, we need to find more damage here. As time goes on, it's getting easier and easier for herO. herO's building up more Immortals. More Stalkers. He's been doing harassing damage. Phoenixes, they come in from behind. Getting the sentry. Oh. He wants the Prism. Yeah, he wants it again. He's going to get it. He still has 3 Phoenixes. Goes for the dive. Up. Onomas. He gets it. Prism goes down. And here snowballs out of control. He snowballs out of control. He breaks the main army. Classic has to get the hell out of here. Here, if you wanted to, can expand. You can now expand. He can take a base behind this. He has the option to do so. Has he scanned the proxy? He has not. Okay. Still not aware. And Classic is doubling down. He's doubling down and building on more Stalkers. Blink is on the way as well. He likewise had a choice to try to expand out of this, but Classic is behind. So he's just doubling down, committing to the all-in. I mean, again, herO could just expand normally. There's no need to ninja base, but sure, ninja base for herO, why not? It's herO, pappy. True. God damn it. I mean, with this, he's going to be able to deceive Classic. Classic, there's going to be less pressure on him to push out across the map and to hit the natural base, because there is none. As the Observer moves in. And Classic moves in. He will soon find that there is no base. No Nexus. So he gets quartz. And Classic, he does expand. Okay. Gonna try to mac out of this. No shot we stabilize. No shot. Not with this many immortals. The issue here is that we have 4 immortals now. herO has an insane army. Building up to 4 immortals, getting his own War Prison. Sorry, getting his own Twilight Council, most likely into Adepts. Most likely. Into Glaives. And there we go, Glaives are on the way. This is for a 2-base all-in. A Mass Immortal Glaive Adept is very much so a viable composition, and it does work wonders against Blink Stalker heavy styles. So here is doing the correct thing. Nice movement out of Classic, blinks into the main. Oh, doesn't get the Prism. Yeah, Prism survives, a couple of Stalkers get caught. Adepts, they do shade across him, they get into the mineral line. No, he gets in. Yeah, boys are being pulled, probes are going down, heavy damage here. 4 probes, 5 probe kills. There's not that many to begin with. Classic, he has 17 probes. Again, barely an economy. herO, he shades out, so back on the top right hand side, he does not recall. I assumed he would, as we are heavily oversaturated. So I wouldn't be opposed to a recall on the top right hand side. There it is. Does recall over. Saturates his natural. And here he can soon push. He can soon move out, just waiting for his upgrades. Glaives are almost done. Although the reason why this works so well here is that Adepts, they're amazing at tanking. They can tank quite well. They can shade. They can threaten shades and push in towards the natural. Force the army to be split. But they're mainly just a meat shield for the immortals. That's the real DPS output. Just a mass immortal. As we have 6 immortals. Fun fact, here he has still not found the proxy, by the way. Still not aware. Hey, it's a good location. She's gone scattered. 10 minutes. Here he breaks out. And ideally he can threaten the shade. So he can split off the army. The other scary thing, of course, is that here there's no pressure, right? He doesn't have to commit into the all-in. He can just chill. He's up in bases. Or I should say he's up in economy. He's up in workers. Up in economy. Here it can take it slow. Third base is now on the way. Forger +1. Oof. And here is happy to just contain. Happy to contain. Keeping Classic pinned. Classic does get across the map here, and he will force the defensive warp at least. Oh, forcing the recall even. Okay, massive reaction. Here recalls back home. Catching up both Adepts. Classic breaks out. And this is a little bit scary here for Classic. Classic, he believes that, okay, like I forced him back home, now I've regained map control, I can start to be active across the map. I don't think Classic, again, he doesn't realize that how far behind he is and how small his army is in comparison. Like, herO wants to fight. Classic needs to be careful. Still making use of that robo. Let's go. Still making immortals. Checking Classic's vision. He's still not quite confirmed. Oh, looks like we did lose a caster. Did lose a caster. We had some latency issues recently. Even we were, if you recall, this morning we did lag out of a game. Feels BNet servers. As herO moves in. Moves in. Once again, the episode will distract back at home. Damage is being done, and now we commit. Yeah, he commits in. Very nice force fields. Locks down the Immortal and the Sentries. Oof. And nice pickups here in favor of herO. Catching out a good chunk of army. And again, herO still has a very comfortable worker lead. All thanks to the Ninja Base. Ninja Base paying off incredibly well. Pays off. Classic making use of, still making use of the proxy. Let's go. Warping in across the map. Here it'll send back reinforcements. Now we should be aware, at least somewhat aware of the proxy location. Somewhat aware. Oh, even forced a recall. Classic, this is his moment. They're fighting half the army. He blinks in. He dives on the Immortals. And he will get one. Oh, he gets one Immortal, but the rest, they do hold the line. Yeah, that recall was brutal for herO, but he looks like he can still take the fight. Yeah, he shuts down the Stalkers, takes down all the Adepts, pushing on top of the Immortals of Classic. Messy fight from herO, but he has enough. Yeah, he does have enough. He does still overwhelm. Has to respect the batteries. And again, this was herO with half his army, by the way. It was this was best case scenario for Classic. Best case scenario. Still not enough. herO still takes the fight. Now here comes the other half. The other half, Pappy. And there we go. He just knows that control, catching out the final two Immortals, and with that he will break the natural. Getting into all the batteries. Well, we have 6 Stalkers left. GG gets called, and herO, he will claim the series 3-2, becoming the Kung Fu Cup week number 10 champion. GG. Whew, GG, well played. Congratulations, herO. He will claim the series. He will be our champion. Even flexing his Terran a little bit here, winning a game with Terran to start off the series, losing a game thereafter as well, but having fun in the finals. GG. GG, well played. Shout out to Classic for advancing on and for making it all the way to the ace match as well, making it to the finals. When it came to the final game here, unfortunately, Classic, he was not aware of the expansion of the Ninja Base. He was working with a lot of incomplete information. If you recall, because he was not aware that there was a base up and running, that prompted Classic to be more passive than he should be. He should have been more aggressive, more active to punish herO expanding, but he just didn't know. Didn't know that herO was expanding, and herO got away with it. He was able to get into a boosted economy, into a greater setup, and Classic was just working with incomplete information the entire game. GG. GG well played. That led into that game state where eventually herO was able to make use of that economy, able to build up his army and just outscale Classic over time. And even towards the end, that was maybe best case scenario for Classic, where he forced the recall. That was maybe the best fight that Classic could hope for, but it still was not enough. GG. GG well played with that, congratulations. And with that, we are going to be wrapping up here for the evening. Again, this was our second cast of the day. We were live this morning with the Pixar Cup. As you can see with our schedule, we're going to be live tomorrow morning with the GSL rebroadcast. For those who don't know, we do live cast GSL on our own on Soup. On Soup, we were live casting over the weekend, but now we are allowed to rebroadcast that live stream on Twitch and YouTube a couple of days after the fact. So if you missed out on the live cast of our coverage, then we do have the rebroadcast that is going to be in around 12 hours time. 12 hours time, we got you covered. Otherwise, we do have the podcast. The podcast is going to be this evening. We have StarCraft Evolution League on Friday, KungFu Giants Cup on Saturday, Duckling Open, and Tuna Cup as well over the weekend. Plenty of content, plenty of StarCraft on the horizon, as always, live every single day. And as you can see, often live multiple times a day as well. We cast all the StarCraft, all that we can, I should say. We have been winding it back a little bit when it comes to coverage. I mentioned this earlier, but we have been the B stream for Home Story Cup for a couple of years, but we were not the B stream for the most recent Home Story Cup earlier this year, or the upcoming Home Story Cup either. I guess we could try to be the B stream, but it's just at a really, really bad time for Australians. Like, it starts at like, what, maybe 7, 8 p.m. and it ends 12 hours later, like at around like 9 a.m. sorry, the next morning. Like, it's just brutal and not quite something that we can commit to anymore. Not the same way. Same with Maestros. Maestros, the game, we were one of the official casters last year, but for this year's Maestros, we haven't been covering any of it, and we might cover it via replays after the fact. But yeah, we're just calming down a little bit, actually able to get some proper sleep, or at least trying to nowadays. Trying to. It's just so much StarCraft going on. So much going on. But otherwise, thanks for watching. Thanks so much for the support. Again, KungFu Cup is a weekly tournament. So it does occur every single week, run by SC Boys. So do look forward to that, as we will continue to cover the events. Likewise, again, GSL tomorrow, podcast tomorrow evening as well. That is our weekly talk show where we do discuss all things StarCraft. Lots to go into. And likewise, again, some StarCraft Evo this week, and some Brazilian and amateur StarCraft as well. With that, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Hope you can be a proper DJ and stay up to cast Home Streak. No shot. Not anymore, Pappy, not anymore. But otherwise, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And do take care. We're going to be heading off here for the time being. And if you want to support us, you can do so via the socials, !socials in the chat. Our socials, they do, you can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Discord. We do upload to YouTube on a daily basis. So if you want some content, YouTube is the place to be. Otherwise, Patreon. You can support us via Patreon. Our Patreon does fund our tournaments on a regular basis. So if you want to help support the Tuna Cups or the Duckling Opens or the Swan Opens, all of our tournaments are funded via the Patreon. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in, and stick around. We'll be giving another StarCraft streamer a raid. Who is live at the moment? Who is live? Who can we raid? I know that we have some of the other big casters covering some StarCraft. So we have Codebar as well, Shuricult II. Yo, Nauticon is live. True. We'll give him some love. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Until then, ciao, papi, ciao. Hasta luego.